Alright, hello guys. So since some of you guys have been asking for it, I decided I wanted to make a part 2 on my airport, which is just going to be including some more stuff. I don't know, this will probably be the final part of how to make an airport. So anyways, next we're going to be making like an airport security type thing. And for that, we're gonna need to go back to the gallery. So I'm just gonna get this and increase it by the height, and that's my little thing, right? So I'm just gonna do one, but you'll kind of understand the point of this, right? So you're gonna make like a little baggage claim, and for this, I'm kind of gonna rush it, of course, because you know, you'll put a lot more detail and thought into yours, but yeah. So just get this kind of conveyor belt prop and put it 1, 2 on the other side. On the side, you can make like a kind of like box. You know how they have at airports, they have this little like scanner things. Yeah. And basically, what you're gonna want is you're gonna grab one of the conditional buttons. You're gonna grab one of the conditional buttons. Key items required 1. Consume key items, yes. And when activated, transmit on whatever channel that you have. And now grab your jewel, if you can find it. Yeah, there's the jewel. And drop it in. And basically what this will be is like the deposit your jewel or whatever. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a rift. Actually not a rift. I think a mutator device would be better for this, just because it can kind of be disabled. Enabled. We're gonna put this here. I'm just gonna extend this conveyor belt a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this to maybe like 0.5 on the scale. You can add barriers if you want around here. I don't know. Basically this will enable on 148, and on player entering zone transmit to 149. And now you're gonna grab a teleporter or a rift, whatever you like to call them. Put them here, set them to whatever group. I'll set them to none, because we're not gonna be using groups. As in channels. We're gonna be using channels. Teleport to 149. And if you want, you can add like if you want, this is optional, you can grab like a HUD device. You can grab the HUD message device and you can write like, please put the llama in your bag in the baggage claim or whatever. And the baggage claim for the security check. But yeah, so basically what's gonna happen is once we go in here, basically what will happen is it'll disable, right? But when also that transmits on channel 150, and we're gonna put like an item spawner right here. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna put this item spawner right here. Items respawn. Set that to off. Visible during games, off. Time before never. Time between spawns, never, because we're gonna respawn it. And yes, actually no. Enable when receiving from 150. And when item transmit. I don't remember. It's been a while since I made this. Mechanic. I kind of had it set out a while bit ago. So it's been a while since I've actually kind of come back to this, just kind of now. And what basically happens is, so basically, enable when receiving from channel 148. So when an item is picked up, it's going to transmit to 148. to 148, which will re-enable that. Hold on, enable. When item picked up transmit, it will activate that again. Right. And now that we have that out of the way, we're gonna place another mutator zone right here. Not right there. Maybe like, I can get this wall. Like maybe right here, like there'll be like a little hallway. You can do like a little hallway. What am I getting? Okay. Spawn item. Picked up. Transmit on. Like, 48. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So enable that. That will be picked up. Yeah, so we don't. No, alright. So now coming into this area, we'll have like this like huge area where you can add like shops and stuff. Which is why I added the gold. So if you want to add like shops and stuff, it's pretty easy. Like if you want, let's say like a supermarket per se, you could just kind of get like the prop. And for the devices, just get a conditional button. Just get a conditional button and make it charge some gold and say what you're gonna buy. Oh yeah, and speaking of that, one more thing I forgot is that on this, instead of interact, you're gonna say put llama, or whatever, put suitcase, put backpack, or whatever. Just put backpack or whatever. In box, if you want, you can have like a little box too, right here. And since I'm rushing this, my spelling will be horrible. And yeah, this is pretty much it for that system. And now that we have this now you have your like your shops and stuff. Now here's one thing: when you come to here, by first class, right? When activated, transmit on, set this to channel, whatever channel, that's free, a free channel. I'll set that to 140. And I'll set this to 141. And these are both going to be item granters, which will grant you the item. If I am not mistaken. So if you have your slots to free, just switch it to 4, because 4 is better than free. And also because we're gonna add a system. We have gold right here. We have a bush. That's the hold, you know, for stuff. A med kit and a llama. So yeah, so that's about 3 items, right? But switch your slots to 4 in the settings tab. And grab an item granter, right? And now grant item when receiving from whatever channel. So channel 14, and make it so the settings are, so they don't clear your inventory. Keep all triggering player, enable on game start. Yep. No. Yeah. And then do copy and paste and do the same. And then once you have that, grab a random item that can't be used and make it as your ticket, right? So you can use whatever you want for your ticket, just as long as it's not like some kind of weapon. It can be used as a ticket. So for example, maybe you want like a slurp juice, maybe like a small fly for business economy class. And then you want like a, I don't know, a mini or something, right? Or maybe you want like a slurp fish or something, right? Or a chug jug, maybe. Who knows? As long as you don't have shield, no shield, max, no shield. As long, you know, make sure they can't really drink it. And so this will be economy class. So in economy class, we throw that down. And for the more rich people. And there we go. And that's because we're setting up our new system to get onto the airplane. Now this is something optional, you don't have to do it, but this is kind of what's gonna conclude this series to an end. Unless you want some more, like maybe on the airplane or something, I don't know. But if we can get this video to 10 likes, I'll release another video showing you about how you can design a really crappy airplane for your map and just stuff you can add onto the airplane, you know, that you can interact with. So just grab random counter. I'm using a plant potter. Don't judge me because I can turn it the other way and it becomes a little shell, right? And you can put like a conditional button for these items. These items, you know, interact, and when activated, transmit to 145, and the same channel on this one. You can change the text to be like give first class ticket, give economy class ticket, and basically this will be like, you know how airplanes usually have that little terminal? Yeah, maybe like the front of that or at the end of that you can give your ticket. And now we're gonna go grab the objective device gallery. So I'm just gonna set this to like nothing width and put this barrier right kind of here, right? And destroy when receiving from 145. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the health to invulnerable, whatever you pronounce it. Hide health bar always. Visible during games off. And this is kind of a barrier trick you may have seen on like the Fortnite creative before. It's used by like other people. No, and it's now kind of like it could be like used in other maps too, but yeah. And yeah, this is I think much shorter than the other one because it's kind of concluded, right? Right, but I told you if we can get 10 likes, I'll show you how to make a small airplane with interactable stuff on the airplane that you can do. Yeah, and I'll show you that this all works. So basically, yeah, that concludes our entire airport series. Like I said, 10 likes earlier, 10 likes, and I'll show you how to make like a crappy airplane with interactables. I'll show you like a walkthrough of how this will kind of work. Okay. You can always put optional stuff in the front if you like, but I'm gonna start the game here and I'll show you. So anyways, restarting that entire sequence. Right, so we buy first class, you know, wealth. Put our bag in the baggage claim. And now that we have this, you know, this system works when we walk. Put backpack in box for here. And now we have this jewel. We walk through here. We just keep walking until you reach your terminal. And of course, right here, there'll be a barrier, right? But yeah, and this is setting to turn off the audio, but yeah. So this will conclude this. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. If you do, drop a subscribe, drop a like. I don't know why I said drop a subscribe. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope these helped you out in any way. Bye.